I just want to share with you 5 design trends for your planners that you might want to think about incorporating to spruce them up or for your new planner design. So the first one is the bento box. So everyone loves the bento box. It's an easy, quick, visually pretty way to share information in different size boxes, all contained within a rectangle or a square or something else, whatever the size of your page is. If it's mine are mostly 8.5 by 11. You can mix text in there, you can mix images in there, videos, obviously that's for a website, but anything goes as long as it's contained in its own little box. So I think it's a really cute idea, especially when you run out of ideas for layouts. The second trend is on fonts. So if you look at Chris Rosu's site, you'll notice that the R kind of looks like a scripty calligraphy font, and the rest of them are all just big capital letters. So capital letters seem to be in for headers, for logos, for everything else. And as you can see here, she's also incorporated that calligraphy font along with the other capital letters. So if we head over here, you'll see Tropic Hills has a really great example of kind of mixing those two styles together. Same thing over here, this font as well, One Step More, Embrace the Journey calligraphy, Loving Ambrose. So now we're getting into, I want to say, not really the next trend, but part of that second trend is just having letters that by themselves that are kind of like a work of art. Usually you see that more with serif fonts, but you can see that with sans serif as well. Now this font trend is on the way out. I would stay very far away from this. It's going to make all of your designs look really dated, and that's this script kind of font. They were so popular for literally like the last 10 years, but all of these fonts are beautiful, but as far as trending, I would say stay away from any of these kind of fonts, and most likely for the last 10 years, because they were so popular, you have plenty of them. The third trend is going away from that kind of beige, muted, like barely there color, very neutral. Like this site also has a very neutral palette, beige, brown, tan. So what's coming in is bright, bold colors. So something that's now exciting and vibrant and live, which before used to kind of not be in because everyone wanted everything sort of muted, mundane. I don't want to say boring because it's not really boring. I did really like that design, but the simple sort of minimalist design is out, and now this more maximalist, bright, you know, happy, in-your-face kind of color is more back in. Do I have any more? Oh yeah, this is the last one. It's like a cute little animation strip. I don't even know, I was just looking at different websites, but all these big, bright, flashy things. This is like the epitome probably of like the new trends that are going on in design. The last trend is 3D. I don't even know if I'm numbering these correctly, but this last trend is going from this picture here on the left to this picture here on the right. I am not able to really do 3D design. I think you need to know some Blender software and geometry and, you know, the light and everything. So this is definitely something I will never be doing in the future because it's just beyond my interest or capabilities. But you can see it actually looks really pretty. I do like that 3D design look. Now Spline is I think it's paid for service that you can use, and it'll kind of make some designs for you. I kind of tried it out. I found it very difficult. I wasn't very good at it, but you might be better. And then Blender obviously is like the most popular one that everyone's using for 3D design. So I hope that gave you some ideas. Let's recap those really quickly since I didn't do a very good job of that with the numbering. First is the bento box. The second one is the fonts with the serif and the combination between the big capital scripty kind of font, that calligraphy font, and then also just capital letters in general. And then the third trend is going away from this kind of beige, muted sort of look and going to something bright and colorful, more of a maximalist design. And then the fourth trend is really just moving into 3D images. So I guess that's only 4. It's not really 5, although I did kind of smush some other ideas in there together. All right, I hope that's helpful and can't wait to see what you design in 2024.